on! You son of a bitch.
There's something out there waiting for us. And it ain't no man.
Get to the chopper!
If it bleeds, we can kill it.
Welcome to Market Makers, everyone. Your home for tomorrow's TA today. Happy Friday, everybody. A special Ethereum video, how to trade Ethereum. Everybody's requesting Ethereum. We've been covering it in some of my crypto videos, talking about it on the Discord. But I want to show you guys what I think Ethereum's doing here in the near term with this cycle. Remember, I have Bitcoin going to 132. Ethereum had its nice breakout. I want to show you where this is going, how you can possibly trade it. How to trade Ethereum. Guys, if you like this content, be sure to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Follow me on X at Market Canary. Consider joining our financial freedom seeking community on our Discord. You can join through our website at marketmakers.trade, or you can join through the YouTube join button, the membership. All of my staff's videos, my videos, we publish in a members only section on YouTube. You can join that as well. If you want to trade these markets, check out Bitunix and check out Simple FX, two fantastic exchanges. Be a Market Makers VIP, and it helps support the channel. Let's go ahead and start off. What do we have in Ethereum, guys? The first thing you want to do is zoom out. Zoom out. When you zoom out on the daily chart here, going back to March 2024, I'll walk you through this chart. You have a Wyckoff fractal that has formed. In the Wyckoff fractal, you have price movements and a range, and you can see the significance of the range. Here's your false break. Wyckoff would call this a spring or a down thrust, retest of that support, boom, came right back up, right? So that's where you're at here in Ethereum. Since March 2024, you haven't been able to break 40,095 and hold above it. Your all-time high is up here at 4,865 from November 2021. Okay, that's your all-time high. What I think is going to happen here with Ethereum, we're at resistance right now of 3,650. We have this beautiful W pattern, this W fractal. Actually, let me draw this for you so you guys can see it. This beautiful W fractal that's holding up price right now at the current level. So we draw this so you can see this right here, right at our 200% mark. And that is 36.50. That's what's holding up price. And you got up to 36.75. Now, if you can flip this 36.50 level, I think Ethereum's going to end up at 3,800 to 4,100 in this zone. And again, that runway is to PAL, right? I'm looking for Bitcoin to go to 132 prior to PAL, because PAL is on 29th and 30th. 30th is when he announces the rate cut decision. And I think that's going to be your signal for the top. Remember, the same top that we've done the last two summers in a row on Bitcoin. Bitcoin drops and retraces 20%, 30%. It's done 30% the last 2 years in a row for the summer drop. You're going to see the alts drop with it. So we're going to go over all those levels here. But the first key level to pay attention to is flipping 3650. If you can, then I'm looking for 3,800 to 4,100 to form that top going into PAL towards the end of the month, okay? Beautiful W fractal. And of course, the other pattern that I'm looking at here is our ABC. We have a beautiful ABC pattern that takes you right into our kill box right up here. So this is what we're looking at on this pattern. Boom, lands you right in that 3,800 to 4,100 range. If you guys want to learn these patterns, my fractal pattern education, including the Wyckoff fractal, it's available on YouTube in the members only section. It's available on the Discord. It's available on our website. And it's not expensive, guys. It's the price of a book if you want to learn these techniques that I'm doing. So check it out. But that's what I'm looking at here for the upside. Okay, this is the near term, meaning Bitcoin's going to 132. Ethereum is stuck at resistance, may push up to 3,800 to 4,100 in this range. And then what? Right? What happens then? I guess before we go to then what, why don't we talk about why Ethereum's breaking out? It's breaking out because the Bitcoin dominance fell right to 61.8%. It fell to fee. So this is where it fell. And this is, look, if you look at the channel here, you can see how beautiful this channel's been playing out for tops, right? Came right up to the 1618 here, got this nice drop, and it could come down some more even, right? And then if it does, you'll see Ethereum boost up. But if it holds this range and starts chopping sideways and starts coming back up as Bitcoin is coiling right now, if you guys didn't watch my last Bitcoin video, be sure to watch that. But if it starts chopping around, again, Ethereum is going to be getting close to this topping structure, okay? So what happens? So if we flip 3650, we go to 3800, 4100, we go up in that range, and then what? The retracement, the summer drop. We have the summer rally, the summer top, and then the summer drop. Where would that drop go? This is important to understand. I can tell you just from looking at the chart right now, I'm expecting Ethereum to retrace right back to its key fractal structure. We're going to look at this on Fibonacci too. In other words, whether it tops here or comes out to that 3,800, 4,000, 4,100 range and then pulls back, I'm expecting it to come back down to about that 2,700 level where it's going to base. And guess what? When that wall of Wall Street money comes piling in, Ethereum's already had record inflows into the ETFs. When that wall of Wall Street money piles in because they all missed the equity rally, the Bitcoin rally, you're going to get massive moves in these assets on the next pull down. If we want to look at this from a Fibonacci perspective, actually first let's just measure this drop. If we come up to that target, that 3,800 target, let's go ahead and just take this 38 right about there. Come up to about 3,800. You're looking at about a 28% drop to get down to 2738. So let's call it 2750. So if this comes down about 30%, right? 2633, you're right in that range. So 2600, 2750, somewhere in there is where I expect Ethereum to come down to. Then it's going to base. And then it's going to take off. Remember, the Bitcoin cycle, the chart I've been showing you guys, is calling for the next cycle top, November, December 2025, this year. But you're going to get another up leg in Ethereum with this after the summer top and drop. So that's going to be really key to understand. So when we're looking at the chart, guys, this is also a 3 peaks pattern, right? You see the 3 peaks? When do you break through? You break through on the 4th attempt. This attempt came a little bit shy of that resistance line. But if this does what I think it's going to do, which is top out in this range, pull back down, start accumulating, and then break out to the upside, it will be your 4th attempt to get to the upside. And if it's not, then this really is your 3rd attempt. If it comes up here and fails, that resistance gets to 4,100, 3 peaks, 4th attempt is the breakthrough, okay? So either we pull up short of that 4,100 resistance or we touch it once again and then fail. Either way, that's what I think is going to happen here with the price action, okay? So pay attention to Ethereum. There's big trades ahead, big gains ahead. You guys want to join the room? I would love to see you in the Discord. I hope everybody has a fantastic weekend.